Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here today. I'm, of course, Gregor Guy.
My name's Casey.
And for your viewing pleasure, we will be presenting this week's episode of the Bangcast. This will be episode 31, I do believe. Taking that a little soft, quite honestly, because I'm about like 85% sure.
Yeah, I have no idea. I have no clue on what number we're on.
Yeah, I don't know. Isn't it weird? It seems like the weeks just run together nowadays.
I mean, they always have.
Yeah. It's got ginger hair on my phone. Anyway, so what are we going to talk about here this particular week?
You already told me what we're talking about. We're going to be talking about the power outage that you were having. And
yes.
What are we talking about? How it's like to live with a power outage?
Well, I mean, there's going to be a couple layers to this, we'll say. Okay, so basically, this is what happened. There was I would have to assume, a pretty gnarly storm that rolled through on Tuesday. Now,
it was fairly brief, but it was powerful.
I did not witness this storm.
Right.
Because I, at that point in time, was at work. And it rained for about 3 minutes. And that was it. So I didn't think nothing of it.
Yeah, it was only probably 15 minutes, 15, 20 minutes at my place.
Okay, now I heard some crazy shit about like hail and stuff like that.
I did not get any of that.
You did not get any hail?
It was just very windy and it was very powerful. And it rained really hard for like 15, 20 minutes. And my power went out only for about 20 minutes or so. And then it came back on.
Okay, well, and then moving forward from there, obviously, I didn't think anything of it while I was at work. I was like, it's nothing,
right.
It's nothing burger kind of deal. Came home. On the way home, I kind of started to get worried when I was, pulling off 95, and the traffic light at 95 was out.
Okay.
I'm like, okay. And I go down to the next traffic light, it's out. Royal Farms, no power. Next traffic light, it's out. I'm like,
Would you drive by your place to get to Royal Farms and then come back?
Well, no, I get off in Aberdeen.
Oh, okay. I got you. You just like going that way better than just going straight up 95?
4 miles less.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I didn't think it would be. I would actually think it would be faster because once you get on,
it's the same amount of time, but it is 4 miles less.
Okay, I got you. All right. Plus, you can stop somewhere and get something
if I
on your way home, right?
Yes. So I mean, yeah, I've been doing that for about 6 months now.
Okay. Nobody here knows what we're talking about.
No. Anyway,
they're like, "What? Why do these idiots talk about something that?"
So anyway,
we understand.
Anyway, yes. So, and like I said, as soon as I made that turn, and then everything, the entire rest of the way home, everything was dark.
So Aberdeen was completely out?
Completely out.
Okay.
Completely out. And I knew if Aberdeen was completely out, I had no power at my house.
Right. I mean, there's a pretty good distance between that. I don't know where
there is.
I don't know where your power feeds from.
We're gonna circle back around to that.
Okay.
So, and then I started getting concerned because I started seeing little branches and everything on the road. I'm like, am I going to come up on a down tree here?
Right.
Should I slow down from 55 miles an hour?
If it's
going down a back road?
If it's dark, yeah.
Didn't.
Yeah, okay.
Either way, didn't find a down tree. But obviously, when I did wind up getting to the house, darkness.
Right.
Total darkness. No power. And this was on Tuesday, remind you.
I would probably drive by your road 3 times without that street light out there.
I can tell you a story about that too. Anyway, but now obviously it had to have been a gnarly storm because the power just came back on Saturday at about 5 o'clock, I'll say.
Right.
Roundabouts time. So I was out of power for 5 days.
Right.
5 days. That's a long time to be without power.
Right. But I mean, you didn't have power in the house, but you have power. You have a cell phone that has power, so you can watch videos and you can entertain yourself, and you can always go to. You can always go.
But you know, I had to charge it,
Right.
and I kept forgetting my charger everywhere I went.
Yeah. I'm surprised.
I mean, that's my own dumbass, but
don't have chargers with them.
yeah, like I said, that's my own stupidity.
Right. Plus, you have your car. You can start your car and charge your phone that way too.
Yeah. Actually, I might have a charger in my car. I'm not 100% sure.
So this whole time you didn't have a charger. You actually had a charger.
Well, no, I didn't have a charger with me when I went places that had power.
Okay.
But I mean, either way, I was able to keep charge up.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, but I mean, the problem is, you know, you watch 2 hours of YouTube, your phone went from 100 to 50%.
Right.
There's only so long that that's going to last.
You know, the other thing I could do is that I'd have to bring it in because I never actually showed people during our survive section, but the radio that I can crank.
Actually, you did bring it in and you did show it.
I didn't show it to the camera. I showed it to you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I mean,
if you had something
you
like
fucked
that,
up.
you could have charged your phone off that.
I don't know if I'm
You just
willing
have to sit
to.
there.
I don't know if I'm willing to exude that sort of effort to charge my fucking telephone.
But it also has a solar thing, so you could have set it outside and it would have charged you.
Yeah. Or I can just borrow, you know, charging cords from people
That too.
where I'm at a place that has electricity.
Right.
So, anyway, basically, what I wanted to talk about this week is what is going to happen when people lose power for an extended amount of time. Now, hear me out. I am probably in a vast minority of people who can actually realistically survive without power. I believe.
It's obviously gonna be it would be a big change, and there would be definitely if we all lost power, if nobody had power, is that what we're talking about?
Well, I mean, no, I mean, we can get there, but I mean, okay, let's take you, for example. What would you do if you didn't have power for a week?
If I didn't have power for a week,
I kind of assumed that you would be, you know, in the same camp that I would. You'd be okay.
I'd probably read books or something. I'd be all right. I mean, what am I going to do?
What are you going to use for light?
I think I have candles in the house.
I didn't have any candles.
Okay. Yeah, I think I got some candles. I mean,
my preparation skills were lacking.
Obviously, you just open the windows and you can sit outside on your deck or porch if you have one.
Well, it's 90 degrees and 95% humidity.
You get a fan. Well, you know, you got no power. Oh, never mind. I mean, you do what you got to do. It would suck because I mean, I don't really want to live without central air conditioning ever again.
Yeah, I know. And I'll tell you right now, the basement in my house was key.
Yeah, my basement.
First of all, I'm 150% positive that it kept my dog alive.
Yeah, my basement is much
because it got pretty gnarly up here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and no AC for shit. 5
at least
days.
keep the windows open so that the air can move through the house. And close the door.
You don't want to do that when it's, you know, like I said, 90 and 95% humidity outside. You do that at night after,
right.
You know, it gets dark, and you let the cool air in, and it keeps the house cool during the day.
Okay. Tips and tricks, people.
There's a science behind it.
Right.
So as soon as the outside air is cooler than the inside air, that's when you open it up.